'50s was a great decade where the United States moved away from democracy because of two major events: McCarthyism and the Atomic Age. Let's start with McCarthyism, shall we? The late 1940s and early 1950s saw the increase of anti-communism in America, and McCarthyism exploded and led to the loss of jobs and a huge toll on the lives of individuals, especially those in the entertainment industry.
Joseph Raymond McCarthy was born November 14, 1908 in Grand Chute, Wisconsin with his Irish Catholic parents on a dairy farm. When he was 16, he dropped out of high school to start his own poultry farm, which didn't work out so well, forcing him to go back to school. In 1930, he enrolled in Marquette University and developed skill in heavyweight boxing. After earning his law degree in 1935, he returned home to begin a political career.
In 1946, Joseph McCarthy was elected to the U.S. Senate. Because he had gained so much political power, he took advantage.
Have you ever heard of the term McCarthyism? No? Really? Well, here's a sneak peek. Take it away, Sam.
McCarthyism is a campaign against alleged communists in the U.S. government and other institutions carried out under Senator Joseph McCarthy in the period 1950 to 1954. Several people were accused of belonging to a communist party.
Many of the accused were blacklisted or lost their jobs, although most did not belong to a communist party. Senator McCarthy claimed that there were known communists in the State Department. He held investigations and hearings and ruined several careers.
Soon he began to accuse Hollywood stars of being communists, ensuring that they would not get any parts in movies, not to be broadcasting in commercials, not to get any record deals, etc., which led to poverty, and that did not help the economy at all.
He put some of the best Hollywood actors' careers to death, and Presidents Truman and Eisenhower feared his influence with the public, so they did nothing to stop him. When McCarthy began to accuse the United States Army of being communist, the Senate had to put an end to his rage.
Because people were so afraid of McCarthyism and terrified that they might be classified as a communist, they changed their ways to become as democratic as a U.S. citizen could get. So out of all this accusation and the fierce stench of fear, America shifted more towards a democratic country. On the other hand, while McCarthy was running our society, the U.S. had explosive plans of their own.
The Atomic Age was one of the worst times in America because America was supposed to be this democratic country that was attempting to spread democracy around the world, and if we were going around bombing cities. During World War II, the United States, with the assistance of physicists, mathematicians, and engineers from the U.S., Britain, Canada, and Europe, completed the Manhattan Project to produce the first atomic bomb.
Albert Einstein was so involved in the making of the atomic bomb. Actually, he was key to it because he created the formula E equals mc squared. But can I ask you a question, Alani? Why was the atomic bomb made in the first place?
Well, you see, Sam, on August 2nd, 1939, just before the beginning of World War II, Einstein wrote President Franklin D. Roosevelt a letter. Einstein, along with several other scientists, had told Mr. President that Germany was on the road to creating an atomic weapon. Shortly after that, the United States government decided to begin creating an atomic device themselves.
Wait, hold on. So you're telling me that the reason the United States created an atomic bomb, a bomb that could have possibly destroyed the world as we know it, was because we were afraid Germany was going to drop the bomb on the U.S.?
Pretty much.
Geez, what happened to simple negotiation?
Oh gosh. Negotiating to the U.S. was like pleading, and pleading would show America's weakness.
In 1945,
No, sir.
the
Negotiating
atomic bomb was complete. Because America was in the midst of World War II and had practically already won, we wanted to take their brand new toy on a test run. Since we were already bloodthirsty, we decided to bomb Nagasaki and Hiroshima, two of Japan's most popular cities.
The atomic bombings of the cities Hiroshima and Nagasaki in Japan were conducted by the U.S. during the final stages of World War II. Within the first 2 to 4 months of the bombing, the acute affects 90,000 through 166,000 people in Hiroshima and 60,000 through 80,000 in Nagasaki. with roughly half of the deaths in each city occurring on the first day.
The Hiroshima Prefecture Health Department estimated that of the people who died on the day of the explosion, 60% died from flash or flame burns, 30% from falling debris, and 10% from other causes. During the following months, large numbers died from the effect of burns, radiation sickness, and other injuries, compounded by illness.
In a U.S. estimate of the total deaths, 15 through 20% died from radiation sickness, 20 through 30% died from burns, 50 through 60% of other injuries. In both cities, most of the deaths were civilians, although Hiroshima had a sizable garrison. Legend says you were pulling out some weeds, and next thing you knew, there was a big ball of light coming at you.
Next thing you saw were all your friends and family lying dead on the floor.
You would then feel a great depression and a wave of loneliness flow over you. And then you would wonder, why did I survive?
By the United States dropping the bomb on two major Japanese cities, the American public was aroused and felt unsafe because Japan had reason now to attack the U.S.
If we couldn't contain democracy in our own country, how are we supposed to spread it around the world?
I wonder if we'll have a democratic world, do you? McCarthyism. The 1950s was a great decade where the United States not to be broadcasting.
Einstein wrote President Franklin D. Roosevelt. The atomic bombings of the cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
The Hiroshima Prefecture Health Department estimated that of the people who died on the day of the explosion, 60% died from flash or flame burns, 30% from falling debris, and 10% from other causes. During the following months, large numbers died.
The atomic bombings of the cities of Hiroshima. What is this? Wait, I got it. Okay.
I wonder.
And a U.S. estimate of a total immediate and.
Wait, hold on. So you're telling me that the reason the United States created a bomb that could possibly have destroyed the world as we know it, was because.
Yeah.
Wait.
Both cities, most of the dead. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
By 1945, the American atomic bomb was completed. Because America was in the midst of World War II and had practically already won, we wanted to. Whenever I look up, I always forget. Wait, let me just read Alright.
Oops. You would then feel a great depression and a wave of loneliness. Ugh. That's loneliness.
Oh, wait.